What's up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of the Best Women's Boxing Show, period. The Bob Father, I just heard, a.k.a. the Puppet Master, which he's not. Bob. I love it when you go off. I love it because there's a lot of things going on in boxing, but you look well. Are you still on your diet? No more sugar?
No, I always, I always go off the diet. It's very, very hard in the summer because, you can't usually eat heavy meat meals without bread and sugar. But come the fall, I'll go back on the diet.
What's your go-to sugar? What do you love? What do you crave?
No particular. I just don't watch myself as much in the summer as I do in the fall and winter.
You know what, Jay? So remember we gave you a goodie basket, and you said, no, I'm watching my svelte figure. We're going to give you another basket full of yummies in the summer.
Give me some weed, not yummies. I'm gonna pick up some on the way home.
All right. Well, so Bob, I know you've had your passport. We've seen you everywhere in the world. We've seen you in Saudi, Japan. Great fight in Japan. Great fights in Saudi.
And Australia.
Oh my God, yes, Australia. You picking up those mileage? I mean, well, you have your own jet. Do you have your own jet?
No, I don't. No. Those are long trips, and the commercial airlines, if you have the right ones, like Singapore and Emirates, that's the way to travel because you get a bet on the airline. It's just wonderful. So again, to have your own plane and to fly all over, I don't think is as comfortable as flying with a really good airline and enjoying the flight.
Well, if they can afford a $20,000 ticket, I'm there.
Yeah, right.
All right. So, Bob, I mean, there is no stranger that we saw. Shakur has been tweeting, and I keep saying you got to take his phone away. It's like Ryan and Garcia and Shakur need their phones taken away. They're still tweeting. But it was his last fight, and, a lot of people say he's boring, but he's a skilled technician. To each their own. But now the backlash is coming out that it was you guys purposely did that, and ESPN took the shot of the people walking out of the arena. I mean, what the hell is going on here?
No, because again, Shakur was the one who called everybody's attention to it. First, he said that we paid people to leave early. No, people, going into the 12th round, when every round was a repeat of the other round, Shakur is an unbelievable talent, but he wasn't going for the knockout. They weren't expecting anything to happen dramatic in the 12th round, so they left early to beat the traffic. That's all it was. But he had to make it into a big deal because he has this persecution complex, which he shouldn't have because he's so talented and he has so much ability, and that it just makes him look small when he emphasizes the fact that a handful of people left the arena between the 11th and 12th round.
Well, I see now he's a free agent, and Jeandra and I interviewed him before his fight, a month before, and he talked about Floyd Mayweather, how he's been a good friend to him, and Jeandra brought it up, would it be possible Mayweather Promotions signing with him, and now Eddie Hearn is looking to sign him. Okay, you're out of the equation now. Looking outside in, who do you think Shakur would best sign him?
Whoever guarantees him the most money, because that's what it's about. None of these people are going to perform miracles. He is what he is. He's got to maximize his abilities, which are great, and turn them into as lucrative as possible money. And we offered him, because we feel that he is, a top talent, an enormous amount of money.
Was it $15 million for?
Well, it was going to be plus the fight he had. It was going to be 6 fights at $18 million minimum.
Wow.
And he turned that down, which is okay. He's allowed to. Look, I never will get angry at a fighter
He didn't renegotiate, like he didn't negotiate like maybe 19 million for, or
No,
18
no,
fights?
he just left in a huff.
Okay.
Now, but again, not angry at him, wouldn't be, because he stayed to the end of his contract.
Yeah.
And free agency is free agency. When the contract is up, he's entitled to go and look for a better deal.
Yeah.
And that's how the system works.
Yeah.
So the guys that I would be angry about is fighters in mid-contract who leave and break the contract and try to get out of the contract. But he never did that. He performed his contract the way he was supposed to, and now he's a free agent, and good luck to him.
He looks like, Mikhailivich looks like the Prince of Monaco, the one that just fought on the Shakur card.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Okay, Janibek is the boogeyman. He's going to clean out the division. I want him to fight Jamal. I know he does too. Chris Eubanks. Eubanks is now signed with Boxer. That should be easy to make because you and Boxer, top rank, work together. How easy can that fight be made? There's the boogeyman right there.
Well, the fight can be easier, but maybe there's a better fight with a UK boxer, and that's the Cherise.
Yes.
Who has fought in Riyadh, and that's a possibility. In addition to Cherise, and Eubank, he has Adamas and Lara, and those would be big fights.
Those are big fights. All right, so we're going to be starting. I want to talk to you a little bit more, but at least I got some stuff. You look great. What's up, everyone? Again, I'm Cynthia Conte for the Best Women's Boxing Show, period. Mr. Bob Arum. This is continuation of our interview from yesterday. Already making waves with the Shakur clip that we dropped, that he has a perplexity complex, but it's all right. You were very nice. There's no hard feelings. Now, on to more pressing matters. I just saw, is this true? Tank versus Lomachenko. I heard you drop that. Is that true?
No, that's not true. Lomachenko is flying to the United States from the Ukraine. He'll be here on Monday. Obviously, we can't fight Tank. It has to be Lomachenko. We have to go over everything with Loma, and hopefully everything will be okay. And then the announcement will be made.
So it's not official, but it is in the works that you and Top Rank and PBC will once again work together and hopefully make a mega fight in November. That's what was said.
That's what we're working on, yes.
Oh, is that the fight that Lomachenko wanted next, or is that the ones that you provided? Maybe him, maybe Shakur that maybe wants to fight?
It's very difficult to communicate with somebody in the Ukraine with what's going on.
Yeah.
So we are very fond of Loma, and we got great respect for him, and it's only fair that we present everything, that Igis, his manager, who's here, and myself sit down with him and present everything to him, and that'll be done early next week.
All right, so earlier the main event unfortunately got canceled due to Janibek being dehydrated. Hopefully he's in a speedy recovery. So what happens next? Do you guys put him in another fight once he's healthy and better?
Well, we have to find out whether Janibek can even make 160 pounds anymore. If the answer is no, then he'll vacate the title, and then Mikhailivich will fight the next available guy for the title. There's always good things that happen, and one of the good things is we got to meet Andre and found he's a really charming, intelligent guy.
It's funny.
And very funny, and we're going to pay him a good sum of money now because it's not his fault that the fight was canceled. And hopefully either as a challenger to Janibek or fighting for the title against the next available guy. We hope to bring him back sometime before the end of the year.
Oh, that's awesome news. Janibek did tell me in my interview yesterday that he is willing to move up to 168 to fight Canelo and Benavidez and even 175. So that kind of tells me that he can I'm not going to say he was an overweight. I don't know, but he can move up in weight.
Yeah, he can move over. It seems to me that having all this trouble, having to go to the hospital to make 160,
Dangerous.
that is too dangerous. He should go. We'll give him a fight at 168, and then match him with Benavidez, which would be a tremendous fight.
Okay, and lastly, Inoue, I know he's fighting Doheny very soon, hopefully. You guys won't tell me the date, but I want to know. Is he going to be fighting in the States anytime soon? You guys, if you have never seen him in the States, you must come out and watch Inoue.
Well, it's certainly not this year.
Okay.
But maybe next year. MGM is talking to us about making a big event with an Inoue. So is Madison Square Garden in New York.
Bring it to Vegas. Bring it to Vegas.
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
So, and we have to speak to, obviously, all of the people in Japan for them to bless it. So, but it won't happen this year.
Okay. Oh, and real quick, did you guys ever put out an offer to sign boots before Eddie Hearn, or was that ever in the conversation?
No.
Bob. All right. Well, I'm glad that we got to continue our interview. Thanks for always hanging out with us. You know what, Jeandra and I miss you. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you do, because I enjoy doing what we're doing, and if the question was, did you try to sign boots? And the answer was no, because we're loaded with great young people that we're trying to develop into big stars, like Abdullah Mason, like
one of my faves, Bruce Carrington.
Bruce Carrington, Emiliano Vargas, and Keyshawn Davis.
Yeah.
So again, it's one thing to just keep loading up on fighters, and then it's not fair to the ones you have.
Yeah.
So the fact that we didn't go after Ennis doesn't reflect his ability or the kind of person he is. He's a nice kid, and he had a good family, and he's a terrific fighter. But again, we just didn't have the room for him at this time.
Okay, well, you guys heard it first from Mr. Bob Arum. Thank you so much for your time as always, and can't wait to see you at Fight Nights. All right. Okay, guys, Cynthia Conte for the Best Women's Boxing Show, period. See you guys at fights. Bye, guys. Bye, Bob.